The next topic is grouping dimensions. In grouping, we group levels within a dimension. Okay. For example, let's see, we have sales, columns, product, so it's a product category right there, product category hierarchy. So now what we can do is, let's sort this in descending order. Okay. So we can combine some of these levels into a group. We did this one of the classes before, but now we're going to look at all the different ways in which we can group. So for example, if you want to group these values of subcategory, okay, under office supplies, you want to group all of this. So highlight, okay, and then right click, you can do group, and then there. And you can give a name, a different name, not just that. So you can rename that as so that's one way of grouping. Okay, just highlight and group them. Okay. You can group dimensions based on observations. Okay, for example, so let's create a scatter plot. Say shipping cost, columns, profit, so profit here, y-axis, okay, and then product category, order priority, size, okay, and then customer name in detail. So now it gives us a scatter plot. Okay. Now suppose we want to look at, we want to classify or group. Okay, we don't want to be looking at these points individually for some reason. You want to club them all, those dimensions. Okay. So we can just highlight like that. Okay. And then if you hover over, then you can do a group here. Okay. So when we do the grouping, we can select how we want the grouping to take place. Here, all the dimensions or one of these. So let's just use the default, which will be all the dimensions. So now a new dimension is created, okay, which is that, okay, everything else and the dimensions of these points. So you can give a new name for this grouping. Like miscellaneous or something. So that would give us an opportunity to examine that measure more closely.
Can you show us where the tab was for what you highlighted?
How to highlight?
I've got them highlighted.
And then you hover.
Okay, I have them.
Then wait, it will appear.
Yellow box just comes up after you select.
I see keep, exclude, and the,
So
I don't have a
now,
grouping under my,
oh, yeah, let's, okay. So highlight like that.
okay.
Okay, so now there it is. So if you hover over, then it will be.
Yes. Now this is secret numbers. It says all dimensions, customer, work, probably product.
All dimensions. Select all dimensions.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then there is one more way of grouping, and that is by searching for some value. Suppose we want to group some of the products. Okay, so we have product name right here, right? Okay, so if you look at the product name, if you click the down arrow, and you say create and group. Okay, now that's going to list you the entire list of possible values for product. And in that, suppose you don't want to have so many different products. Okay. And we want some of those products to be grouped together. Okay. So we can find, okay, we can find members by searching for, we want to look at all the products that in the product name contains the word Beavis, or it could be starting with or exact match. Okay. So you can select one of these three, and you can control the range. Okay, now it's going to be all, and then when you click find, that's going to find all the product names that match the search criteria. Okay. So now you click group. Now all of those products are now grouped into one, and we can give a name, a descriptive name for this, say Beavis products. Okay. So now all of those products are now classified as just Beavis product. So now this now is no longer product name, because product name has the original product names. So now product name is the same as the original product name for all the items except for the Beavis products, which is now going to be just Beavis products, not those individual names. So we're going to give a name for product name with, oh, it's really becoming, let's do this, product name grouped. Now when you click OK, now we have the product name group appears as a separate dimension. So if you use this dimension in any visualization, you will see the products are listed, when the Beavis products will all be listed as just Beavis products, not the individual product names. So grouping is for changing a dimension. Okay, you take a dimension, okay, and then you have possible values for the dimension, right? Now some of those values you want to group them together. So that's what grouping is.